I've also heard you talk about frequency plus proximity equals
affinity.
Tell me about that. Tell the audience about what that means.
So there's a book called The Like Switch, L-I-K-E.
The Like Switch. Okay.
And this book was written a guy who was a former FBI. He worked for the FBI, and it was his job to convert spies from during the war to be double agents. So he had to go find the spy, track him down, and convince the spy to turn on their own country.
Wow.
For the United States of America. After he retired from that, he became a psychologist and worked at a university as a psychology professor. So he wrote this book that puts together his negotiation tactics and strategies with the psychology of it. And in that book, there's this equation: frequency plus proximity equals affinity. So the more frequently we have an opportunity to interact with someone, the closer in proximity of those interactions. As long as the interaction is positive, the affinity will increase. We will become more attracted to each other. We will start to become more attractive. Now, not just necessarily like physically attractive, but attractive. We're attracted to that person for whatever reason. So knowing that equation, you can apply it. So my show, frequency, 5 days a week.
Right.
Proximity, well, you can't get any closer than this, right? I had people that watch my show have a more intimate relationship with me, some of them, than they do with their own spouse. Because if you think about it, where do you take this thing?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. So people are listening to me while they're in the shower. They're listening to me while they're on the toilet. They're listening to me in the car, right?
Man.
They're listening to me everywhere.
Proximity.
So proximities, you can't get closer. Like, you literally can't get closer.
Wow.
So we have frequency 5 days a week. Proximity, we're as close as humanly possible, or as unhumanly possible, right? And so as long as I make a positive impact every time, every interaction is positive, the affinity increases, they like me more. And that's why our Rise and Grind audience is a loyal community that will go to the end of the earth for each other, because they all see each other every morning too. They say good morning to each other. So the frequency's there, the proximity's there, the impact is there.
That's huge, man. I got to give you more of that.